Hey you guys, I'm Mike from On Point Craps. Today's video, we're going to take a look at another viewer suggested strategy. This time it's a regression strategy with a high initial investment, but hopefully it pays out big. Hey you guys, welcome back to the On Point Craps table. Today's video is brought to us by one of my subscribers named Rooks Baby. They asked if I could do a rollout of a regression style strategy, $200 bankroll at a $10 table. I'm happy to do it. My one concern, I guess, for this strategy is there's a very high initial investment. It's going to be 64 across. So with only $200 in your bankroll, you're looking at 3 attempts to start seeing profit. Now I have rolled this out off camera, and I was successful when I did it. So we'll see how it plays live or recorded, but in front of the camera, I guess. So the way it works is you're going to go ahead and bet 64 across. It's going to be $10 on each of the numbers. And then with each successive hit, you regress from the outside in. So you'll remove the 4 and the 10, and then you'll remove the 5 and 9, and you'll keep the 6 and 8 until big red comes. Now, if you happen to be the shooter, the way it works is you're going to do a $10 pass line, and you're only going to bet the 5 through 9. First hit, actually they say the first 2 hits, after 2, you'll take down the 5 and 9, and then you'll keep the 6 and 8. So we're going to roll it out, see how it plays with $200. Obviously, a $20 goal, you're looking at $40. Let's bump that. Let's see if we can win $50 with this strategy, and if so, we'll call it good. If not, doesn't mean it's not a good strategy. Just didn't have the right rollers. So what I'll do is I'll do two shooters as random, and then I will go ahead and be the shooter on that third shooter, and we'll see what we look like after that. So first thing we're doing, random shooter. I'm going to go ahead and select our dice, and we just wait for a point to come out. Dice are out. And that is a 6 easy. That's the lumber 2x4. It's a 4-2-6. So that'll be the point. And as I said, we go ahead and go 64 across. So that's going to be 10 on each of the numbers. And then got to get our cap on the 6 and 8, $2 each. And there we go. First hit, we'll take down the 4 and the 10. Next hit, we'll take down the 5 and 9. And then we just let the 6 and 8 sit. Dice are out. 7 out. PSO. That is a 0.7 out. And that is my concern with this strategy, is that $64 gone just like that. So let's do it again. See if we can come back from this. Dice are out. And that's a 10 on the end. That's a hard 10, puppy paws. Again, go ahead and go out. 64 across. All right. Let's hit some box numbers. Dice are out. And that's a pair of aces. Aces in both places. 2 craps. It's 2 craps. Dice are out. And there's a 4 for easy. 3-1-4. It's a little Joe. 10 is going to go ahead and pay us 18. So we'll take that 18. Start building our rack back. We pull back the 4 and the 10. Dice are out. And that's a 9, 5-4-9. So center field 9, 5-4-9. So that 10 is going to pay us 14. We'll go ahead and do 15 for 1. We'll bring down the 5 and the 9. As you see, we are starting to build our rack back. Now we just let the 6 and 8 play out until big red. Dice are out. And there's another 10. That is the point. That was a hard 10, puppy paws. Same shooter coming out. 9, meaner 9, so 5, 4, 9. Center field 9, points 9. Place her out. 5. No field 5. It's a 4, 1, 5. Place her out. 12 midnight. All the dots and all the spots. Place her out. That's another 5, 4, 1, 5. It's a no field 5. Place her out. And there's 7. 7 out. 7 out. So not too bad. We did recover some of our losses there. So now I will go ahead and be the shooter. As I said, with this, I will do a pass line bet, $10, and then I'll bet 5 through 9, look for 2 hits, and then go ahead and wait for the big red. So I'm going to use my Flying V set. It's going to be a 3, 5, 3, 6. I'm using a par toss. Place her out. That's it. No roll. Dice went off the table. No roll. Let's try this again. Give me 3, 5, 3, 6. And I'm at stick left 1. Place her out. That looked like a good toss. That's a Yo 11. Yo Levine, the dancing queen. It's a front 9 winner. Take my $10. I'm just going to rack it. They didn't say what to do on a pass line win. I'm going to assume we're going to rack it, not parlay it. There's enough risk out there with the box numbers, so let's not put any more risk in there. Dice are out. That looked like a good toss. It's another Yo Levine, the dancing queen, 6, 5, Yo. Again, I'm just going to go ahead and rack, build this up. Three, 5, 3, 6. Dice are out. Ooh. 5, center field. Sorry, no field 5. It's a 3, 2, 5. Dice came out of my hands weird, so that's all right. So now we're going to go ahead. They said 5 through 9. Now, we're already on the 5 with the pass line. What I think I may do here is go ahead and move this to the 4. Let me know if that's not how you want this strategy to be rolled. But I think that just makes sense, because if we hit it, you know, you're talking about bringing it down. If I hit twice, if I hit the 5, I'm not going to hit it twice. So we're just going to move it over to the 10 and play it out that way. So looking for 2 hits in those box numbers. Dice her out. That felt like a good toss. It's a pair of aces. Aces in both places. 2 craps. Now, we may or may not have talked about dice influence before. You may not have heard it. People believe in it. People don't believe in it. I feel that I have a rhythm roll. I just kind of get in a dice set and toss a certain way. And there's a 3, 1, 4. I toss a certain way, and I feel like I can get some consistency in the box numbers. I don't change up my dice set to try to get certain numbers. I don't know that that's possible, or that I could do it even if it is possible, but I do feel that I can get in a rhythm of setting the dice and tossing the same way and trying to reduce some of the randomness. So again, this is going to go ahead and pay us 18. They said 2 hits, so we'll wait for that second hit before we pull down. Again, we're doing 3, 5, 3, 6, par toss from stick left 1. My target is the just past the P on the pass line. Dice are out. Oh, we 7 out. That was a 617. I don't know if you'll be able to see it because it's rolling. Ugh, come on. Bloop. That is a 617, 7 out. We did get one hit before we lost it. We didn't lose anything, but we're still losing. We're on a downward trend here. I'm surprised. Taking a couple hits does help. It keeps you in the game. Like I said, I was worried 3 PSOs and you'd be out of it, but a couple hits keeps you in the game. So it may have some what's the word I'm looking for? Some meat to do this. I try to have 10 shooters worth of bankroll. Maybe this type of strategy will keep you alive long enough to get those 10 shooters, assuming you don't have PSO. Since you are betting completely across, you're going to take some hits and bring down. So we'll play it out. It hasn't been too long. We'll do a couple more shooters. We'll do every third shooter. I'll do me as the shooter, and we'll just do the rest random. So random shooter coming out, and that's a Neener 9, 369. Again, we go ahead and bet our 64 cross. And for those, newcomers that don't know, $10 minimum table means on any of these box numbers, you have to bet at least $10. And then on the 6 and 8, you get paid $7 for every $6. So you have to put what they call the cap on there. So $10 will actually be a $12 bet. Both the 5, 6, 8, and 9 will all pay $14. 4 and 10 will pay $18. Here we go. Dice are out. 8. It's an 8 easy, 6, 2, 8. As I said, that pays $14. We're going to go ahead and pay it with our reds and whites so we can get some more white in our rack because we'll need that for future rollers. Start building this, and then the 4 and 10 come down. Dice are out. 8 again. 6, 2, 8. Again, that pays $14. Pay us in white again. That's 14. Go ahead and bring these down, and now we just let the 6 and 8 ride. Let's keep hitting that 8. Dice are out. 2, 1, 3, 3 craps. Dice are out. 7 out. 7 out. So we won 14. We won 28. We lost 24. So that was a net positive. So if you can get the 2 hits, you will at least be bringing money back to your rack. Only a couple dollars, but they start to add up. Let's get some more hits here. Second random shooter. Dice are out. There's a 6. 6 easy. 5, 1, 6. Go ahead and bet my 64 across. All right, let's get some hits. Dice are out. 3, 1, 4. We like seeing those. It gives us a little bit extra money on those wins because that pays us 18. Again, we'll bring these down. So I like this because we started at 64. We just won 18, almost $20. And our risk is now down to $44. So we slowly reduce this risk. Dice are out. 8. 8 easy. 6, 2, 8. We'll go ahead and do 15 for 1 on this one. Bring this 5 and 9 down. We're keeping this $100 here and fluctuating here in this other side of the rack, but dice are out. Need a couple more wins here. There's a 9, 5, 4, 9. Dice are out. 7 out. 7 out. So again, that was like and I won the 4, so that's going to change it up a little bit, but brought a couple dollars back to the rack. I'll go ahead and be the shooter. So I got to go ahead and put $10 on the pass line. And I'm going to stick with that same toss. Par toss. Stick left 1. 3-5, 3-6. Dice are out. That's a frontline winner. So these frontline winners are really what's keeping us in the game. Not going to complain. The dice are out. 9, Neener 9. That is a 5, a 4, 9. So again, we'll do the exact opposite this time. Where we had it on the 9, we'll go ahead and shift that 9 to the 10. And we're looking for 2 hits. 2 hits. Three, 5, 3, 6. Dice are out. Neener 9, that is the point. We'll take that. We'll take the point, the 5, 4, 9 that rolled on me. It's going to go ahead and pay us 10. Start building that rack back up. I'm assuming we are not working on the come out. Again, details that weren't really brought to my attention in the request. So we're just going to play it how I would play it if this was a strategy I was using. Dice are out. There's that front line winner again. Just catching it at the right time. Dice are out. Yo Levin, the Dancing Queen. That actually felt like a really good toss too. It felt like I had just enough backspin. This could be the one that brings us back. Dice are out. Oh, too hard off the back wall, but that's going to be an 8. A 6, 2, 8. 6 is over here. And this is going to... 6, 2, 8. It's an 8 easy. I rolled. So that will be the point. We'll go ahead and move the 8 to the 10. Keep it that way. So if we're on any of these numbers, we'll bet that way. If we're on that uptown, we'll bet this way. If we're on downtown, we'll move the bet that way. So here we go. Still looking for 2 hits. Dice are out. 5, Fever 5. It's a 3, 2, 5. Keeps rolling. I'm getting mats on my felt and it keeps catching the dice. I have to clean them up. So anyway, that's going to pay 14. We'll go ahead and do 15 for 1. And pull the... Oh, no, looking for a second hit. Not pulling anything down yet. Looking for a second hit. Dice are out. 5, Fever 5. That's back on the 3, 2, 5. We'll do another 15 for 1. I'm liking the way that looks. Now we'll pull... we'll do the 5 and 10. We'll bring that down. We'll leave it on the 6 and 9. And that's where we'll leave it until Big Red. Now we could pull down. If we get 1 hit and pull down, I think we're going to be into winnings. So let's see what happens. Place her out. And then we 7 out. And I think what I should have done, though, is actually pull the 9 down, because then I would have been on the 6 and 8 for that. But I didn't, so we'll have to play it the way I bet it. But I think that's the way it should have been played. I think I got time for one more random shooter. Let's go ahead and have this random shooter get us into winnings. How about that? What do you think? We're close. Let's get there. Place her out. 2, 1, 3, 3 craps. 2, 1, 3, 3 craps. Place her out. 6. 6 easies. 4, 2, 6. It's the lumber. 2 by 4. All right. Let's go ahead and snag a couple wins here. Place her out. 4. 4 easy. It's a little Joe from Kokomo. It's going to go ahead and pay us 18. I'm going to go ahead and pull down that 4 and 10. Place her out. 9, meaner 9. That pays us 14. We'll do 15 for 1. This is our last shooter. We're not going to need these white dice. Or sorry, white chips. And we pull that 5 and 9 down. Now we let it ride out. We're only about $15 down. So one hit. Help us out. Place her out. Let's get that 6 or 8. And there's a 6. That's the point. It rolled on me. It was a 5, 1, 6. 6 easy. That 12 is going to go ahead and pay 14. We'll do 14. They said to do this until we 7 out, but what I'm going to do at this point is go ahead, since we hit the point, let's go ahead and pull down. Cover up these whites. That was another $10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yep. So here's our original $200 starting bankroll, and we have $10, $25. We won $25. That is a what? 10% would be 20. Can't do the math, like 12% or something like that. So yeah, it's 12.5%. Not a bad win. Give that $1 to your dealers as a tip. So I do like the strategy. Like I said, it's very risky. That 64 going out there initially, but that regression down, reducing your risk, I kind of like it. As you see, I was able to build back. I do like having 10 shooters worth, but it looks like if you can get a couple hits, it keeps you in that. Even though starting, you should only have 3 shooters worth of bankroll. If you get a couple hits, it keeps you in that game a little bit longer, and maybe you can catch one of those longer rolls where they're hitting that 6 and 8. So hopefully you liked this video. If you did, please like it. If you have more questions and want to see your own strategy rolled out, please leave a comment below. I'm happy to do that for you. And as always, continue rolling out your dice and practicing, and hopefully I'll see you on the casino floor.